Hey everyone, I'm SageValentine and welcome to my channel of the same name. Right now I'm going to review for you guys NBC's Hannibal, Season 3, Episode 1, entitled Antipasto. Now, what did I think about this episode? It was excellent. I have high hopes for Season 3. I cannot wait until the elements of Red Dragon are incorporated into this season. The whole black and white thing with Abel Gideon and Hannibal sitting around talking over food. At one point, it was Gideon's legs, which was gross, but it was beautifully displayed. But just the way that it was black and white gave me this impression that, it's like Hannibal kind of talking to himself with Gideon sitting there as a representative of either Hannibal's, ego or his id or his super ego. Those scenes just reminded me of that. And then poor Bedelia is in too deep. There's really no way she can get away from Hannibal, and there will come a time when, and this is what I believe, she will end up on Hannibal's table as the next meal. When, God only knows, but eventually she will, especially after he saw that she was trying to leave him. The dude at the party, the one with the thick Italian accent who tried to play out Hannibal, it was hard to understand for me what he was saying, but I think he was talking about a painting of Dante's Inferno, and trying to play out Hannibal as if Hannibal didn't know anything about it, and then Hannibal, shot back that he kind of knew and was speaking in Italian and basically made this guy look like a fool. Yeah, that guy's going to be eaten pretty soon. But the one guy that was eaten in this episode, besides Roman, who really didn't see what was coming. That poor guy, and I felt even worse for his wife, because his wife just came home, this dude is eating, and she's looking at him like, what the hell are you doing in my apartment? And then on Twitter I said, well, she realized, that's my husband that you're eating, and you're gonna eat me. That's the way that I saw it. And then, with the scarf guy, that scarf guy was just stupid. He was just so stupid. It was like he missed every single clue in front of his face. Like he interrupted Hannibal while he was stalking Roman at that party. Then he pops up again. It's like he's following Hannibal a little bit. Then he gets an invitation and doesn't pick up the whole, my wife and I want to have you for dinner. Not have you eat with us for dinner, no. Have you for dinner. And then there is the whole thing with Hannibal letting him leave, and then this dude shows up at Hannibal's presentation, and I guess the dude figured, oh well, we're gonna get together and have sex and everything. Me, you, and Bedelia gets back to Hannibal's apartment and gets clobbered over the head. I didn't feel sorry for him. I don't know about everybody else, but I didn't. Dude, you were free. Why you came back? See, that's why I don't believe in these one-night stand things at all. Especially with over in other countries, you have to be very careful with who you go to bed with. It reminds me of Hostel. If you've never seen that movie, yeah. But anyway, what else about this episode? Back to Bedelia, Bedelia is just, God knows what's going to happen to her, and then she ends up at Hannibal's, I think that's his office and his house, and everything's covered in plastic, and then he's taking a shower, then he sees her drinking, then she wakes up in another flashback, and she is arm deep in blood. So I'm sitting here figuring out, what in the hell is going on with this? And, what did she do? And why is Zachary Quinto laying on the floor with blood around him? Looked like he coughed up blood. I'm trying to figure out what happened with that. But the opening sequence of the episode was beautiful with the motorcycles. The dance sequence was beautiful. Everything that Bedelia wore was gorgeous, and Hannibal's tailored suits beautiful. The food was amazing, and I love the way that it is laid out, and the way that the aesthetics, everything about it. I'm just at a loss for words at this moment because I am so happy that this show is back. Let me see if I left anything out in my notes. One part of this episode that got me, besides the whole snail thing and the poor dead rabbit with blood dripping out of his nose, which helped me realize that Bedelia was going back and forth to this special butcher, and all those things hanging were like dead things. And at one point she was getting wine, and it looked like she was getting the second time, I don't know, maybe it was me, but it looked like she was getting those marzipan pears or something like that. It must be me, probably me. But the part when Gideon is like talking to Hannibal and he's saying basically, what are you going to do when, I guess, the tables turn and someone's trying to eat you or someone's coming after you? And then we see the end of the episode and Hannibal is riding the train by himself, which is scaring me because I'm like, where in the hell is Bedelia? Did he kill Bedelia after he ate the scarf dude? Like, what is going on with this episode? I'm trying to figure it out. But for the most part, if I had to rate this video, I'd give it 5 stars. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hit me up on Twitter at SageValentine and Google Plus at SageValentine. Don't forget to rate this video. Leave your comments. Let me know what you thought about this episode and everything. And hit that subscribe button below. I love you guys. Take care. And I'm about to go and watch Between. Bye, guys. Until next week. Bye-bye.